Hey guys, hey. Come on in, get cozy, make yourselves at home. Thank you for joining us on our weekly episode of Infuriated, where we like to chastise and criticize both our victims and our host. Returning once again, thank God, is How Furious.
Hey, thank you. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mental. I'm back from my long lost trip with PETA studying the humpback whale. I want to thank all of you guys for showing up, and I want to thank all of our producers. You guys help us out. Hopi, Pookie, Vela, Emmerwin, and of course, you, Mental, for being my loyal sidekick. If you're listening to us from the future on YouTube, please give us a like, a subscription, and a comment. It would be greatly appreciated. And Mental, before we get to our guest, I do have a question for you.
Shoot.
Why did the woman get fired from the calendar factory?
I feel like I should know this one, but I don't.
She took a day off.
Was that the 29th of February? Just kidding. Sorry. Am I introducing now?
Yeah, tell us who our guest is.
Okay. Well, for one, I know Hal definitely has had his eye on this gentleman. You could say he's bi-furious, or maybe Hal curious. This week's guest is Vamp's sweetheart and heartthrob, Tyrcass, or as I like to call him, Tyrcass. And I probably pronounced that wrong.
You are muted, sir. Oh, there we go. Welcome, Tank. Okay. Are we having some problems, or is it me again?
No, I can't hear him.
We just did a sound check. Everything should be good.
Is it working now?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Yep. Thank you. Welcome, Tank. Thank you for joining us on Infuriated. How are you this evening?
I'm doing. Just got off of work.
All right. So tell me about your handle, Tyrcass. What does it mean?
Absolutely nothing. When I joined the game, I was just hit random a couple times and it popped up, and I was like, okay, I'll go with that.
All right. Okay, so how long have you been playing Game of Thrones?
I think 6 months.
6 months? All right. And what is it that you do to pay for this crazy game that we all like shoving fistfuls of money into?
Oh, I'm in the Army.
Yes, that's right. And you are not just an E4, but a corporal.
Yeah, I am the forever corporal.
Hey, that's all right. Some of us go back and forth a few times. If you're doing it right, sometimes that's what you got to do. All right, Tank. Let's zero somebody. Who would you want to burn with me?
Oh, Hope.
Hope?
Definitely, 100%.
Damn, you're the only person I've ever heard say they want to zero Hope.
That was quick, too. Like, you already knew. You knew what you wanted.
That was laser focused.
No questions.
You know what? I would join you because Hope's gotten me a couple of times. She has. Okay, so what is your favorite event? Like, what's the thing? I know we've had a couple new ones here, but like, what's the go-to event that you really look forward to?
The dragons. Since I started the game, I've just really focused hard on my dragon, honestly.
No kidding. Like, I thought I was doing well. Like, in the first couple hours, I had like 4 million points, and then the next thing I know, you're at like 40-some million. I was like, holy shit. You really like the dragons?
Yeah. Show off.
I love my dragon.
All right. So, if you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind revealing, of course you don't have to, but where's your dragon out now? Is it an adult yet?
No, it's I think I like 34.
What's your
A lot
dragon's
further
name?
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm hoping to reach 40 by like spring-ish.
What's your
Into
dragon?
spring, summertime.
What's your dragon's name?
Oh, it's milk chocolate.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's who it was. Vela, shout out.
My boy! Yeah, we done milk chocolate!
I even changed its colors to match.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
That's fun. I'm hoping to have mine level 40 by the year 2028. All right. So, in Game of Thrones, the series, and I'm assuming that everybody that plays this has at least watched some of it. What character do you admire the most? Like maybe they overcame some adversity, or maybe they had a particular quality that just rang out for you.
I don't know. It's kind of what is the word? Stereotypical, but I kind of just like Jon Snow, mainly because like honestly, dude's just trying to exist. He really doesn't want to. He wasn't trying to do none of the shit that happened in the show. He really just wanted a peaceful life and be left, just have a good life. And he ended up going through all this other shit that he wanted really no part of. He never really asked for any of it.
Well, sometimes I think that might make some of the best leaders are the people that, take up that mantle and embrace it, even though they really would much rather be like, I don't know, sitting inside by a warm fire eating milk and cookies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate and cookies.
Milk chocolate. All right, let me ask you this. Have you ever blamed a fart on someone else? And who?
No.
Never. Dude, you're in the military. Come on.
Not even the dog?
No. If I'm gonna, and you can say I'm in the military, no, I don't blame it on nobody. But if I do fart and it's at my job, aka you brought the military, I'll just walk by one of my buddies on purpose. If I know I got one brewing, I'll just fucking
Crop dust.
crop dust the shit out of it.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
I may have called a private out before for doing something like that. That's funny.
Doing something private.
Have you... Well, let me ask you this. If you had to describe your personality using a kitchen appliance, what would it be?
That might be a thinker, because I've never even thought of that or considered that.
That's kind of on the show.
A sink.
You'd be the sink?
A sink, because I'm reliable, I'm going to work, and I'm sure as hell going to clean up everybody else's fucking mess.
Only if you got good plumbing.
That is a beautiful, beautiful answer. All right. I think I would be a blender, because I'm just a world of chaos. Let me ask you this. If you could date any cartoon character, who would it be? You tell me yours, and I'll tell you mine.
Date a cartoon character. Are we talking old cartoons or new cartoons?
Any.
Any.
Fuck. I guess the first one that comes to mind would be like Raven from Teen Titans, the old Teen Titans.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little more old school, and it's probably a little cliche, but I'm going to have to go with Jessica Rabbit.
Ah, yes, my man. That's who I would have done.
Nice.
All right. What is the worst pickup line that you've ever used? I see that you have we know that you got a child. You put that in your bio. Are you currently married?
No.
Okay, great. So it should be easy for you to tell us this. What's the worst pickup line you've ever used?
Tell you the truth, I don't really use pickup lines.
No, really?
Really.
So
I'm a big fan of the old school. I just talk to people, and if they like me, they like me.
Oh, okay. I get it. All right. Well, what about you, Mental? What's the worst pickup line you've ever used?
I lost my number. Can I have yours?
That's funny.
Scraped my knee, falling in love with you. Got a Band-Aid. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because now you're a demon archangel? I'm just kidding, sorry. Anyways.
Bayla, could you share your pickup line that you proposed for Tank?
So I think you should hit the ladies with, "Hey baby, I'm in the military. I come with domestic violence and good insurance."
That's the truth.
All right. So, tell me what is the most interesting thing about you that most people don't know, Tank?
I can build anything. I learn extremely fast. I can build just about anything. And I'm actually a really good dog trainer.
Okay. Now, your position in the military, if I'm not mistaken, you're a mechanic?
Yeah.
Like a 63 Sierra or something like that?
No, I'm a 91 Bravo.
91 Bravo. Okay. So, you fix things. Maybe you should have been an engineer.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I'm not good with tests and shit. I hate reading because I'm dyslexic and I think ADHD or something. And I don't like to sit there and read. It makes me frustrated very easily.
Right. Well, I understand.
I prefer to dismantle shit, put it back together, test it, play with it.
So you're more of a hands-on kind of learner.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's a lot of people like that. All right. Who is your Game of Thrones mentor in the game?
Vex.
Who is that?
It was Vex.
Vex? I miss Vex. Vex was good. All right. What's your worst facepalm moment that you've had in the game?
So I got told when I was in Valor, actually, I got told by a couple of my fellow Alliance members that I wouldn't attack someone who was level 36 and I was level 20. Keep level, by the way. And I sent a full march directly at him.
How'd that go?
Oh, I got zeroed, but I fucking did it.
Don't tell me I ain't gonna do it. Hold my beer.
Pretty much.
Watch this.
Hope was actually the one who told me to do it.
Who told you?
Hope.
Hope? Maybe she does have one coming to her. Damn. All right. I could definitely see her doing that, though. She's kind of like me. She likes to egg people on a little bit. What is the most impressive thing you've seen a coworker do?
I'm actually the coworker that did it because it's by far crazy. I took an engine for an up-armored Humvee, which is it's got extra power for no reason. It's just a better and bigger engine. And I put it in a soft-top Humvee, and we almost blew up the alternator, but the truck ran. The wiring harness was missing connections. It made no sense, but I made it fucking work. Truck ran, you could drive it away. The alternator almost blew up, though.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you could switch careers right now and do anything that you wanted to do and be, successful at it, what would you be doing?
Be a dog trainer.
Be a dog trainer? Kind of really.
I like to work with dogs. I'm really good at it. I won't say I'm really good. I have a lot to learn, but for the most part, I can train most dogs.
Yeah. What are you training them to do, if you don't mind me asking? Are you doing guard or just simple obedience, the whole sit?
It depends on the dog. I had a dog. That was actually my dog, and I was working with it, and I was dating this girl at the time. I left my dog with her, and I trained him to have an on and off switch pretty much. He'd pretty much always stay on guard, but say you tried to walk on my property, right? If I didn't let you on the property, he would bite you without hesitation if you tried to walk on the property without me letting you on. But if I let you on, he'd play fetch with you, he'd let you pet him. Then if you got aggressive with me, he'd put himself between us, You'd engage or disengage based on whatever I said or did, my actions.
What kind of dog was it?
He was a Catahoula Labrador mix.
See. Okay.
You
ever trained any?
He was built like a freight train.
You ever trained any Malinois?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break here for some words from this week's sponsor.
These hoes trying to raise you up, and are you trying to get out of child support payments? Come join the Night's Watch. Where only some homoerotic behaviors tolerated on Saturdays, spending days with men with 20 times more problems than you and have a deep, deep love for worshipping a bird sounds enticing to you? Call now to join the Night's Watch. A $19.99 shipping and processing fee may apply, though.
All right. Thank you for sponsoring us, Night's Watch. Mental.
Yeah.
What's pissing you off this week? It's time for Mental's Breakdown.
Oh, God. So, I've been working. I went to work today, and it could be because I'm extremely fucking tired from dealing with my daughter puking all night. But, like,
Right.
people that are in the break room and they chew with their mouth open or ridiculously loudly. That shit pisses me off.
Oh, like somebody in there like slurping their spaghetti because they've never learned how to like cut it and then twirl it on a fork.
Yeah, or like they're smacking. They're like, mwah, 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 mwah. And it's like, bro. Oh, that brings me to another one. You know what also is really shitty?
What's that?
When those assholes bring in their fish fillets and heat it up in the microwave and it smells a little bit like Tyrcass's prom night. We call that a tuna melt.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Fucking
okay.
gross, man.
Oh, that is gross. All right. So, Tyrcass, we're going to go into our lightning round, and I have a few questions here for you. Do you know how the game is played?
Kind of.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You're going to answer them to the best of your ability without really much of an explanation. Sometimes I might clue you into the category and what it means, but just answer them to the best of your ability. What you would prefer, what you would choose, if you were given those choices. We'll put a minute up on the clock, and you have 1 minute to answer all these. Don't lose. Don't lose. Here we go.
Okay.
Time on the clock. First question is Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
Rich or famous?
Rich.
Infantry, cavalry, ranged?
Cav.
Too hot or too cold?
Too hot.
Call or text?
Call.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Sunburn or jellyfish sting?
Sunburn.
Skydive or scuba dive?
Skydive.
Glass, half empty or half full?
Half empty.
PvE or PvP?
PvP.
High five, handshake, fist bump?
Fist bump.
Grower or shower?
Both.
Oh man, I stumbled you with that last question there. Okay. Hey,
Not
Mental.
really.
What's
Mental,
that?
I know a lot of jokes about retired people.
Yeah?
Yeah, but none of them work. All right. So, Tyrcass, let me ask you this. In Hell, 3 songs are played on a loop. What would they be?
3 songs played on a loop.
Yeah, in Hell.
Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Something in Orange by Zach Bryan. Fuck. One more song.
One more horrible song.
Horrible song? I don't know if it has to be a horrible song.
I don't know. If I was in hell, I would imagine they would be a horrible song.
Oh, I'm picking songs I want to listen to for the rest of eternity because I already know where I'm going.
Okay. That's a unique way of looking at it. Go ahead. What's your third song?
Fuck. Damn, I can't remember the name. I've had it and I lost it.
Sing it. I dare you.
Enter the Sandman by Metallica.
Oh, okay. There we go. You had to come up with something quick. You didn't want to sing. All right. Let me ask you this. If you had 30 seconds to give an elevator pitch, I need you to give that to me on...
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm going to tell you the scenario. You're in the elevator. You got 30 seconds to give a pitch. You're going to try to convince 2 aliens to abduct you. Go.
Listen, man, I make the best slave in the world. I can fix just about whatever the fuck you want. You tell me to fix it, I can fix it. Let me take it apart 5 seconds, I'll put it back together. It doesn't matter what it is. And I probably got a great ass.
Sold! I'm taking you to the mothership.
Sold. All right. Yeah. Let me ask you this: Do you drink any? I saw that you like Coke and was it bourbon?
Whiskey.
Or whiskey? Whiskey.
Whiskey makes you frisky.
Tell us what's the best cure for a hangover.
I don't really get hangovers.
No.
Hair of the dog.
I either don't get a hangover or I drink way too much, which was my 21st birthday. I drank enough to put me... I'm pretty sure I had alcohol poisoning. I stayed in bed and slept for 20 hours. Woke up, would throw up, went back to sleep.
That's cute.
And I'm talking like I drank bottle after bottle after bottle.
Of Corona? Or what?
No, of fucking whiskey. Then I had a whole bottle of mead. And I had like 6 or 7 beers and 6 or 7 fucking wine coolers. Then I had shots and shots of tequila with mixed drinks of vodka. I was just drinking everything.
Do you even remember that night?
Yeah, I remember everything. I stay conscious when I'm drunk, no matter how drunk I get. I remember everything.
That would
Lucky
suck.
you. I think I'm missing like months of my life.
There's some shit I don't want to remember, okay?
Yeah, you're right. That might be a... let me ask you this. How would you hide a dead body?
That's easy. I would put it in the artillery field and wait.
That's a good answer. Can you tell me what is your biggest pet peeve? Like, what's the one? Are you like mentals? Like, she doesn't like people chewing real loud.
I don't like liars.
Yeah.
The fastest way to piss me off is if you lie directly to my face, especially if I already know the truth and I'm asking you just to tell the truth. And you just lie to me, instantly mad. And if you insult my daughter, I don't care who you are, I'm gonna fight you.
Oh yeah. Well, a man parent thing, of course. There's some women that probably feel that way as well.
Oh yeah, I'd fuck a bitch up. I'd fuck a man
I
up.
would be smiling in my fucking mugshot.
Be winking.
So tell me, what are you most grateful for?
My daughter.
Aww.
Care to expand on that a little bit? And the reason why I ask you that, Tank, is because I too have a daughter, and I know that the first time I held her, it like really changed just about everything in my life. So can you expand upon that just a little?
Well, I honestly didn't know if she was my kid for a while, but I still was taking care of her because I had no no solid concrete that she wasn't my kid. I was treating her like mine, and then slowly I figured everything out and figured out, yeah, she's 100% my kid, so nothing changed. But just in general, I could have gone on a deployment when I was at drum, and I would have never had my daughter. But I ended up missing my deployment because my slot got filled by one of my buddies. So that's how my daughter got born and made and everything. And she honestly is the only real reason I'm still doing this shit, because I could be chilling.
Right. Okay.
You guys are gonna make me cry. Aww.
Yeah, but honestly, the only reason I'm even doing any of this shit is because of my daughter. Every decision I make is for her best interest.
I think that's great.
There's nothing better than grown men who just love their kids. Just saying.
I love being a dad.
Me too. All right. Let me ask you this. If you opened a store, what would you sell, and what would the name be?
If I opened a store? Never even thought about opening a store. It'd probably just be a sex store, because she would never go out of business, and I'd call it, Buzz a lot. I don't know.
Quick stop.
Oh, you nailed the alien question, but struggled with opening a store. Okay. Buzz a lot.
I can sell anything.
Even your butt.
Hey man, when you do squats like me, shit.
It's true.
All right. Here's your last question. What is the most awkward moment that you've ever experienced?
I don't know if I've had one. I'm kind of shameless, honestly.
You have nothing's ever happened where you just felt like the slightest twinge of embarrassment?
No, because normally when things get like really awkward, I just start making really weird jokes that make everybody laugh, and everybody's just standing there laughing. I'm just like, well, that was fun. I leave.
So you use comedy to get out of those situations?
I use comedy to get out of every situation.
Samesies.
All right. Well, that's good. Well, I want to tell you thank you so much for coming on. I've enjoyed this discussion with you. I also want to say thank you for your service. Many of our don't get recognized enough for what they do, and if you decide to make a career at it, I hope you do very well. Don't forget where you come from. You know, when you throw on that E9.
Yeah, I don't think that one's happening.
All right, well, I would like to thank everybody for showing up. Thank you for making our show a success, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Does any of our audience members have any questions of us before we go? You can just raise your hand and we can throw you up here.
Or we could just pull you up here involuntarily.
Hey, Hank, you better hop on Fortnite.
I haven't picked up my daughter yet. You gotta give me like 20 minutes.
Man, fuck you, man.
You just want me to carry your guys again?
0.
You're gonna hit a dub. Okay, goodbye.
All right,
Thank
bye-bye.
God.
You forget.
Did you have something that you wanted to say?
Step on a Lego.
Wow.
You,
I mean, I could say what I normally say, which is I hope she falls down a stairs face first into a vat of Legos.
Oh, damn.
That's harsh.
that's personal.
But that's just because we're friends.
Friends like you, who needs enemies?
Blockbuster.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you joining us for the show. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Yeah.